And this is why we have a CB.
That's right.
More drivers should have them, and those drivers that have them should use them.
It's way easier to find prostitutes with a CB.
Friday morning. It's rainy and miserable in South Dakota, and I am ready for this April Fool's joke to be over.
March is officially over. I am ready for the 85,
Summer.
75 to 85 degree weather.
We'll just skip spring altogether. Currently we are in South Dakota, and the footage at the beginning of the video, I mean, it looked like a nice day, but that just didn't last.
It was.
It didn't last. We got past that and into the rain, which I suppose if it just stays rain, I'll be okay. But it is currently 34 degrees.
It's
so
actually warming up a little bit. It's now 36.
Oh, well, okay, so that makes me feel a little better about things. Yeah, we are headed out to Washington. And in a couple of weeks, we're going to be headed home. Yep, somebody's got a fishing trip planned. But it's a monumental home time for a whole nother reason. Yeah, this guy. Okay. Yeah.
We have decided that we are going to officially retire him off of the truck.
Yeah.
He is going to go stay with my mom. He will be very well taken care of, but his last outing on the truck with just up and down the mountains and the extra stress of
just being on the truck. And he's not getting any younger.
Yeah, he's 11 years old, and I think it's time that he needs to just relax, take it easy. So
yep, spend his days laying out in Mom's yard. He loves it. He loves it out there. Mom lives in the country, and it's quiet. There's not a lot going on out there. And so even though he's getting older, he's still 75 pounds, and that means that
I'm getting older. I can't pick his heavy ass up anymore.
It's a chore for both of us. He uses his arms, I use my legs. It's not easy. Yeah, it looks like this. So yeah, his retirement is upon us, and while, you know, we'll still be able to see him whenever we go home and all of that, it's kind of sad. We got him as a way to keep him company years ago before I was out on the truck with him.
8 years ago.
7 years ago. Yeah, we got him from the shelter so that he could have a truck buddy. And, you know, he was a rescue. He was a rescue from a bad situation. We didn't have any idea what we were getting into. Brought him home one day, and the next day put him in the truck, and the rest is history. We got so lucky with this dog. Not only is he just a really good truck dog, he's just a really good dog. He's never really given us any issues.
He is the most tolerant, gentle dog I think I have ever been around when it comes to everything.
He's been super awesome with my little guy. My little guy tried to dominate him right from the off. That's like a chicken trying to climb a tree. You know, he's good with kids. He's good with adults. He's good with people who don't like dogs. He's good with other dogs. He's good with other dogs that don't like other dogs. He's good with cats. He's good with small spaces and moving vehicles, and
he's the only dog that I've ever had or even seen that just doesn't care about anything.
Yeah, pretty much. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. So he's been an incredibly good truck companion for him and then for us. But it's just, I think it's time. His anxiety.
I'm not gonna put him through torture just to keep me happy.
Yeah. His anxiety is getting worse, and he's physically just losing his ability to be comfortable on the truck.
I can tell he go on walks and stuff, his hips are starting to bother him a little bit.
Yeah. And so he won't, we bought stairs for him to use, but he won't use them.
Yeah, getting out of the truck, in the truck.
He
jumps out of the truck, we pick him back up and put him in. It's just time.
Yep. No different than us. It's time for people to retire. You know, they reach an age where it's time for them to retire. It's no different for him. So we want to take him home where he can be, you know, comfortable, loved and cared for, and if he starts to have health issues, you know, that can be handled right away. So yeah, this is Cutter's last ride.
Early retirement.
reference, we got here 17 hours prior to our appointment time. And they said they wouldn't take us till this morning. So at 4 o'clock-ish, we were up and ready to go in the gate. It is now
15 till 9 local.
Yeah. So that's almost 5 hours. Yeah. Not such of a much, but I'm trying to line that up with our next run.
Our next pickup is 1 o'clock.
And it is a 3-hour drive from
3
here.
hours and 21 minutes from here.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it
just more or less
pretty
in time.
much right on time.
Yeah.
However, I've already looked earlier, I haven't looked recently. There's a wreck on Snoqualmie Pass that has everything slowed way down.
I don't think we can get through Snoqualmie without a wreck or some sort of inclement weather.
We came through yesterday, no problem.
That is true. Our next, we're only picking up a half a load on this leg of the journey. We're picking up half the load.
Then we go back into Portland to pick up the other half.
Yeah, but that appointment time is tomorrow night at 11:30.
34 and a half hours apart. And unfortunately,
we're not going to get a 34-hour reset.
We're not going to pull a 34. So today we're going to have
a lot of extra time.
Well, depends on how fast they can get us loaded today. We'll drive all the way to Portland and see if maybe they can load us early and then do something from there. But odds are we're going to be setting, well, we are going to be setting all day tomorrow, most likely.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of hoping for a hotel.
If we can find something close by, we may go ahead and get a hotel or something. I don't know yet.
I don't know yet either. Unfortunately, hotel check-in and check-out times just really don't match up with what we need most of the time, so it's just kind of pointless to get one unless you're going to be there for, 2 or 3 days. That's, yeah, we're headed to Prosser.
Yep.
I guess we'll see you when we get there. This is the face of anxiety. he spends most of the day. So the big question for us has been, how do you make the determination of whether or not this situation is okay? I mean, is he really suffering from anxiety, or is that just us projecting onto him? And physically, because he won't use the stairs or anything, how do we determine how much is too much? And we got him originally to be a truck dog. So what sort of criteria determines that time is over? Ultimately, what we've always wanted is for Cutter to be a happy dog. Like I said, we got him to keep Brian company. Well, now I'm out with him, and so that need can be filled in another way, but this has been his traveling companion for, 7 or 8 years. So when is enough enough?